What's going on, everybody? Doc and Sloth, we're back again for Halo Wars 2 action. Today we're swapping it up. We're going to be trying Johnson out in a few different leader combo scenarios. The first one, Sloth, you've got a special name for this combo. We're going to see how this one works today.
Everything's a wombo combo. That's how that goes. Everything's a wombo combo. I feel like Johnson should have some really solid synergy with Shipmaster, because Johnson's big weaknesses are range and blast ability, guard ability, and a good strong leader power that can wipe out a lot of units. And all three of those things are things that Shipmaster could be really good with. So hopefully this goes well. We're a little, I'll say, outranked, which doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things, but it just means these guys are probably going to have a little bit higher level cards. That's all that tells me. So we'll see, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to always run the Prowling Marauder setup for Shipmaster. And we had a setup of Decimus, I think. Decimus and Anders. So we'll see if maybe a large anti-air focus is going to have to come into play here.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that. I'll go push C. I cannot get lucky with this drop. Oh, I still have not found. Can I put this on here? There we go. We'll get these guys in here.
I'll go ahead and help you with blister backs as well. This is what's really great, I think, about the Decimus build, or the Johnson build against Decimus. It counters Decimus really, really well.
Yeah. This would work out very well for us as well. Keep pushing this because I want to kill this Nightingale. If I can do that, pretty well set here. Alright, I'm probably gonna...
Nice, finished it off. Well done.
Did I get it? I was pulling him back.
You did.
Last that I was... I hit it. Your Marauder there in the center is good.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull both Marauders back. And I'm actually going to hold out for Honor Guard here for just... I'm going to hold out for just a minute to finish Honor Guard, sorry.
So far, feel like okay. Like it's doing all
Not
right.
terrible. I'm going to go ahead and counter tag A. I'm going to go Honor Guard straight on the ridge. Take out the long range stuff here.
It's fine. Oh, we got a blast. That's gonna be good. The one thing I was worried about, these. Could blast that down. Ironically, actually freeze my units up to help destroy this stuff. Pretty good here. Oh, I thought that. I'll put this down here. How that works. Get some energy going.
Yeah, make sure we're pulling some energy.
Go above A.
Yep. Heading for it now.
That Wraith. Sure. Not. Oh. Guess we try to get some here.
Alright, snag that energy, and I'm going to go ahead and snag A as well.
I already beat you. I might be able to... I'm going to hold for a vulture here.
Good call. Prowling Reaver right underneath. Let's see how that works. Oh, not well.
Get a bunker back. So,
We'll go
so
ahead
far,
and make sure this vulture goes away.
So far,
And this is, yeah, not bad. And this is exactly what I think Johnson needs, is the ability to say, you know what, that vulture and that nightingale need to go bye-bye.
Right.
And I'm going to call in a leader power to do it.
Right.
That vulture's almost down. Pop an engineer for you.
Can anyone do something about that artillery?
That guy over there as well. Okay.
He's got a vulture. Or a scarab, I mean.
Well, we are going to be on 2 those. That's a solid. Call this guy in. Out. What happened here?
Alright, and I think we could be able to counter push decently well. I'm going to keep the scarab busy. Grab that energy. And scarab's dead. Nice. Like to have a warlord.
Stir it up. That was not what I wanted, but I will take this.
Pop the blister back and a locust.
Try to help us shore that up over there. We can do here. Vanguard as well.
That's a good push on B. Well done.
Yes, alright.
Get re-healed.
Just pop this. Make it so you can't do that. My favorite thing. Nice. Nice job on the energy grab.
Thank you. I'm pushing over top A.
Yes, fine. You have a blast you could put up on the ridge.
Popping now.
Let's see.
Let's show them how we did it in my day. Johnson, move it out.
I'll go ahead and glassing beam on the ridge as well.
I'm gonna try to get it for B. I'm gonna assist your blister back. Oh, he died fast. My goodness.
Yeah, I like this. I like this kind of plan. If they're really pushing that that area on B, we can just kind of counter push, hold A and C, pick those ridges there, and that is a beautiful bunker drop.
Oh, get a guy in here right away.
And sneaking backside of B.
Oh, okay, that works for me. I'm gonna. This is a good fight here. definitely in it. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Come down and take it.
Local units. Sit back and let the drones do their work.
Trying to get that blast unit in the way. I don't think that's going to be fast enough, however. I got a couple units.
Under air assault.
I just don't know. It does. I don't know. It feels like might have outpaced us at the beginning here on energy.
Yeah, just a
Security.
little bit, I think is what the I think that was the difference. It's just that the little bit of outpacing at the beginning there. Yeah, because I mean we definitely won the energy game. I think we just won it too late.
That the whoever was playing their Anders did a good job of keeping their army alive, being able to pressure too, which allowed the other player essentially to amass and fight. So good fight. I do like the combo. I think it's pretty solid. I think we run one more and hopefully not get matched up against those guys. They did have a few veteran levels on us.
And things like that, I mean, they'll make little differences throughout the battle. So, like I said, hopefully we can maybe come up with a little bit more closely matched veteran levels, just to see, because I do want to give this combo a fair shake, because I do think they should have some solid synergy together.
I thought it was solid. We did run into, again, I think the biggest thing countering the bunker as it stands right now is the blast unit, 100%. And the fact that Johnson doesn't have a guard, doesn't have a blast unit himself, makes that a little tough. Oh, about
Yeah,
the
I
same
think
ranks.
yeah, that'll work. We'll see. I think we could do a better job of working together. I could have set you up a little bit better with an ironclad wraith on some of those really important bunkers. I think that could have worked out better.
We shall see here. This will be an interesting fight here. One of each of us playing Johnson. I do think I do believe he was well received by the community. As far as playability and competitiveness, I think he really does have the potential. I think it'll take a little while through the rest of the season, another week or so for people to really, I think, feel him out 100%. Because I do know there are people out there too that probably play a lot and maybe saw him initially and played with him a couple games and were like, he's no good, or he's really good. We just need to figure out how to use him. But overall, I'm having fun playing with him. I think blitz-wise, he can be real solid. And that's kind of what we're searching for here, is the best leader pairing for him. And if I can get
and our
bunker drop, that'd be great.
Yeah, bunker drop at the beginning here would be really solid. In our deck build for Johnson, we talked about Colony or maybe Shipmaster being a really good pairing with Johnson.
Yes.
And I still think that's going to hold true.
I could definitely see
I'm
that.
going to go ahead and pincer these guys
Ooh,
on
can I get a
C.
sniper? Can't. You're not going to get your guys into your bunker fast enough. You're going to allow my guys to kill them.
I'm not sure how my guys are being seen.
Their sniper potential. Oh, that energy's all the way over there. I did not foresee that. What does this guy got? Well, you can have a Vanguard Wolverine. That's the one thing about this deck that I'm really enjoying. Is just the fact that it really does have a very good answer for everything.
Cyclops under assault from enemy ground force. It's all it had.
That guy called the
That
siege.
will work.
We'll come on to the point here, actually. We'll drop our own siege turret and shoot your guys.
What are we waiting for?
Zone B contested. Zone A lost.
That guy, I have not had any luck getting the bunker with any amount of quickness, is the thing I think that's frustrating me a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try this out here. We just talked about blast units and all that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the
That seems solid. Push,
suicide grunts there.
Go easy next time. These things aren't free.
Local units.
yeah, go ahead. Guys, I'd
Zone B contested.
crap.
I don't know if it's line of sight that the sniper is able to see throughout this entire thing. It's a little annoying though, I'm gonna be honest.
Potentially.
Break anything.
I'm gonna go ahead and snag up A so that we're not falling too far behind here.
This is okay. I'm gonna fly this vulture in and shoot these guys. Kill this guy's team.
Energy dropped.
Yeah. Don't have to tell me twice.
Getting it done. Zone C captured. Total domination.
And that'll work.
Sit back. Zone B contested.
That's what we're looking for.
Contested.
Go ahead and glass up A, or B, pardon me.
Zone C contested. Zone C captured.
Ooh, that's a Colossus.
Units.
Being pestered by ground troops.
That's gonna just get worked by my veteran Cyclops here. Jeez. Jeez.
Be done. Moving out. Cyclops under fire from enemy ground troops.
Yeah, here, what do we... Could get Johnson in here. Like a decent plan.
Up and away.
Call him in here and heal him, just drop the heal. That was a good missile.
I think something's burning.
And that was a good missile.
Oh yeah, time for some action.
Zone A lost. Zone B contested.
Drop a couple locusts. Wow.
One smoking crater coming up. Got ground
Okay. That is interesting.
Bunker's almost down.
What have we got? Ready for duty. Energy dropped. Enemy infantry's giving me grief.
Guess
ETA
we'll get this, huh? I'm gonna try to set a bunker up on A, I think. Can we kill this? Like, jeez.
I am just trying to actually pull suicide grunts.
Ready to make some scrap, boss. On the job.
Just gonna fill that up with gas.
Local units. You might want to stand back. Zone A captured. Zone A contested. Zone
We are. Heal you for just a little bit longer.
Good. That down. It-
halfway to victory. Under fire from enemy ground troops.
See, that just seems excessive. Calling a condor in on A.
That's fine. I'll just do that. Do this. these guys back in here.
Let's get you fixed up. The enemy has sent a condor out to
That back in. That'd be... Ooh,
I'm gonna drop a locust over top. Help maybe throw that stuff down.
No, that did not help.
Get some unwanted attention.
We got that King Crab Ender. This guy will get up here pretty fast. Leave.
I'm being pestered by ground troops.
Grab that second.
I do still have a glassing beam sitting in reserve.
I really just wanted to capture that before you.
Rude.
I'm sorry.
See, there I don't know how good of a use of that was of the EMP Mac Blast. I just don't know how good of a leader power it is, period.
I just don't think it's enough damage. That's my personal opinion, but
Going to be a reckoning.
Yeah.
I think this was a much better overall fight, for sure.
You're lucky I was.
Yeah, it took us a little bit. This is one of those times where we decided to lose at the beginning of the game and kind of let them get a little bit more of a hold, maybe on some of the points. But we decided to win the energy battle,
Yep.
and I think it's working out pretty well.
I would agree. I love the grunt mob.
Let's get you fixed up.
Just to slow them down.
Yep, and the blast, so good.
Vulture being attacked by
That's it. That'll
It
do.
is.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was a clinic right there in point defense at the end. Grunt mob blast unit, and you guys got to collect that.
Well,
I don't know.
That's what I was gonna say. There it is. I mean, I think a combination of a little bit too much emphasis on the points and veteran level caused them to really get a leg up in that at the very beginning of the game. But 6 energy, heck, I was even collecting energy. 17 is probably the most I've ever collected, ever, because that's just not my role. But being able to pump out prowling marauders and throwing them all over the field and stuff to kind of complement your jackrabbits and stuff, that was great. That right there should really highlight the importance of that. We're working with 39 energy collected versus 6, so that's going to be a huge factor in winning a lot of those. I was honestly at the end, I didn't want to cycle through some of my cards because I was sitting on Suicide Grunts, Glassing Beam, and the Cloaking Field. I didn't want to get rid of any of those because I was saving those for when they made a big push. I was going to cloak all of our units and then glass them after throwing down a Suicide Grunt to kind of prevent them from retreating. So I was just going to go bam, 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 and we had the energy to do that, which was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's almost 300 energy right there. It probably is 300 energy, 290 I think actually. But I was able to sit on that, and I literally was just cycling through the one other card slot in my hand because we had the energy for it and we had the time, and that's huge.
Yeah, I think we also saw, not to highlight my play, but consistently they put in, I think, 2 bunkers the whole game. I think I played 5 or 6, to the point where I would play one, cycle through a few things, play a few cards, get to the next one, and play it again. On A specifically, actually. And I think that's really what turned the tide for us, is they couldn't get that push back onto A and actually get any worthwhile kills. And that's the one thing with the bunker having so much shield and so much health in the mid to later game. That's what it lets you do. It lets you establish that point, get some trade kills with losing a 40 energy structure. Who cares? The structure goes down, the units inside are fine. And I was able to put Nightingales up above, and then I can cloak that. As soon as I drop that bunker, put those units inside, and cloak with that Nightingale, the Condor has to go somewhere else because it's not hitting anything during its lifespan. And so it's those little things where I'm essentially I'm saving the cost of probably 140 energy or so. I think I had 2 Cyclops and a veteran Cyclops in that bunker. It gets destroyed. I call in another 40 energy. I'm still saving that 140 energy worth of units by being able to put them back in there. And then with the Nightingale over top, it's just additional defense. So, I mean, I think that's where Johnson, again, he can really shine. If you can get bunker down, kind of an ironic statement there because he's the bunker guy. But if you can really get established and use that bunker well, if you win the energy war, in the early to mid game, then the ability for you to cycle through, continuously play that card, and then you saw me just essentially trying to get established all over the map. I had guys on A, I had guys on B, I had guys on C, because I'm able to lock those points down with those bunkers. So I think that was another big success. You were able to kind of put that early pressure on, keep the pressure on with your cloaked units. And I think, how many Shipmasters did you call in? I feel like you called in 3. And that was a lot of
3.
Yeah, and that was a lot of pressure too offensively. That was a lot of pressure because they can't be seen. Shipmaster does do a good amount of damage to infantry and vehicles, and it's a pester thing too. And it's a single unit that, unless they have something that can see it, is contesting a point where they think they may even own the point. To be really honest, there's been times where I glass over a point. I'm like, yeah, I got 4 units on there. Why would I not have it? They're not attacking anything. Little do they know there's a Shipmaster there just slicing away everything on the ground. So I think overall that was a pretty good game.
Yeah, and so do you have any other leader powers in that Johnson deck?
I do have the Siege Turret, which I used
Okay.
to kind of back up your blister backs again. I do think I like it better than the Kodiak for the sole fact that it's a rush, essentially. It comes in, it's going to do full damage as soon as you drop it. Kodiak, which I could use, is going to have that fatigue. And I also think it's a bigger target. And sometimes it feels like people kind of just bypass the Siege Turret because they know at some point it will go away. So there's no use to actually pushing on it to attack it. So I'm still kind of messing around with that, but I do have the Siege Turret.
Cool. Well, we'll keep messing with this. Maybe we'll try Colony here soon, just to kind of see, give us a little bit of compare and contrast.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been Doc. That's been Sloth. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, we're going to probably just try to do a little bit of a series and mess at least with a few different leaders. So if you're using Johnson and Shipmaster, let us know kind of what your strategies are and if you're having success with them. And as always, do all that standard stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Xbox Average Gamer Guys Club, follow us on Twitter, all that great stuff. Stay tuned rest of this week and next weekend and in the future. There's a lot more content coming. Again, thanks for watching.